Our delicious pumpkin pancakes. We have mini, like $1 pancakes, as well as regular full-size pancakes. And we just have some hash brown and bacon accompanying one, and the other we just have some of our fresh raspberries, and in the other one we have some fresh berries. My name is Chef Fran, and today we are making something that's seasonal and really special, and we're making pumpkin pancakes, right? Because we are in fall, so let's fall in love with pumpkin pancakes. Buttermilk has B12, C, calcium, riboflavin, phosphorus, and potassium. Pumpkin puree has A, B1, B6, C, copper, calcium, potassium, folate, magnesium, manganese, and fiber. And pecans has A, E, calcium, potassium, and zinc. Okay, so we're going to measure out 1 1/2 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. So I'm going to take 1 1/2. In here, and 3/4 of my, that was baking powder, 1 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to do 3/4 of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now we want to do 1 teaspoon, 1 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and then you're going to put some of our ginger, about 1 teaspoon of ginger. Nutmeg, you want like 1/8. I'm just going to mix this a little bit before I start sifting it inside my sifter. Okay, so now I'm adding my brown sugar. It's about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm going to start with my eggs. Okay. Beat our eggs. So let me measure out 1 1/2 cup of buttermilk. So here's 1 cup, and here's your 1/2 cup. Okay. And now if we can have our vanilla extract. A teaspoon. Well, I'm gonna say 1.5 teaspoons because vanilla is so aromatic. It's so beautiful the way it smells. So let's add extra 1/2 teaspoon. And so I have 3/4 cups here of our pumpkin puree. Here goes our 3 tablespoons of butter, melted butter. And I'm just gonna whisk all of this together, and we're gonna incorporate it with our batter. So I decided to make a little bit of maple pecan praline here. So I just took some maple syrup, some butter, cut up our pecans, and a little bit of confectioner sugar, powdered sugar. And I'm just cooking it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna let it cool down, and we'll have ourselves some little praline here. Okay, so here's our praline all done up here. So we had just put a little bit of maple syrup, some butter, and some powdered sugar, aka confectioner sugar, and our pecans that I had chopped up, and we just cooked it on the stovetop for about 3 minutes or so and let it cool down, and then transferred it to some parchment paper, and it became like a big lump clump. and then I just kind of broke it up, and I'm just continuing letting it cool down to internal temperature so that we can use it as our garnish. Okay, so now this is what our batter looks like. Now that we've mixed our wet into our dry, it should be thick but still loose. See our batter? So you see it looks kind of thick here, and it is, but at the same time, it does have a nice drip to it. And all I did was just whisk it till all the clumps and lumps was broken up, and that's it. So I have my pancakes. I'm trying to do two at the same time. And when you see a lot of the bubbles forming, particularly at the edges, then you know it's good for you to turn. I am not there yet, even though it's bubbling at the top. I'm still not there to kind of flip it over. So we're gonna still let this cook up. So our pumpkin pancake is almost done. Just to get a little bit more color. So you see it's puffing up because we still have the bubbles on the other side. Let's see what the other side looks like. I think it needs a little bit more color. See, now this is a matter of preference, because some people like a lot color on their pancakes, some people like not so much color. So this pancake is done. I like the way it looks. Our dough, whatever you want to call it, our mixture is complete. So the thing is that I usually put it on a sheet pan, because usually you'll let it rest in the oven while you can make some more pancakes, right, for everyone, so that way whatever you made, it doesn't get cold. So that's the purpose of having this here. Okay, see something here, see how you're doing. Ah, yeah, okay. So, oh my god, this smells so good. So good. Okay, so this is done. So now it's time again to do a little bit of our butter. And kind of get that around our pan. Let's get a little bit of smaller pancakes. Okay, like little silver dollar ones. So this is what our silver dollar pancakes look like. They are done. It was about 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes in the pan, because they were kind of thick. So, and you know, we have that puree in it, which was some liquid, and then we had the buttermilk. So it took a little longer, but I'm gonna take it out now, and then we're gonna plate. Yeah, so we're done here. Our delicious pumpkin pancakes. We have mini, like silver dollar pancakes, as well as regular full-size pancakes. And we just have some hash brown and bacon accompanying one, and the other we just have some of our fresh raspberries, and in the other one we have some fresh berries. Well, look at what we have here. We have our baby silver dollar pancakes, our regular full-size pancakes, and we have our silver dollar pancakes, I'd say. These are a little smaller by a little margin than these. And over here, you know, you have your full breakfast, you have your pancakes, you have your little hash brown crowns, and your bacon. And everyone who watches me, if you know already, I love bacon. So I think I'm gonna eat this plate. So let's get into it. All right, so this is our pralines that we had made earlier. Remember I had showed you with the butter and the maple syrup and the pecans that we had cooked on the stovetop and a little confection sugar. And it's all like candy now. So these are our pralines. So let me get in here and taste our pumpkin pancakes. If I'm gonna fall, since it's fall, if I'm gonna fall in love with the pumpkin pancakes. I'm gonna fall in love with the pumpkin pancakes for sure. Okay, so this one here had the sugar-free keto chalk zero maple syrup. So, oh my gosh, pleasantly surprised, really good. And pecans, let's taste it. Totally praline. 100%. If you love praline, you'll love that. Gotta have my bacon. Don't forget to click the like button. If you haven't hit the share button already, share this with your family and friends. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Subscribe to this channel so you can get all the new things that we're coming up with and we're creating. If you hit the bell notification, you'll know when that comes out. We do answer the comments, so I look forward from hearing from you again, and loved hanging out with you.